I'm Sue Boo, bringing crafting to you. Today we're going to make a double twisted easel with a bit of a pop-up. So I've not seen anything like this. Whether there is, I don't know, but I haven't seen it. Okay, so I'm starting off with a piece of lemon lolly, and it measures 10 inches by 7 inches. And I'm going to score that at 5 inches. Let's put that there, 5 inches. Then I'm going to turn it round onto the 7-inch side, and I'm going to put it in at 2.5. Shut my door, sorry. 2.5. And I'm going to move my blade up now. So I'm going to go 2.5, and I'm going to cut. So I'm putting my blade in at the top down to the score line. So I'm just going to get to the score line, 2.5, and that's it. So 2.5 there. Then I'm going to turn it round to the other side, because then it's going to be easier for me to cut up. So again, I'm going to put my 7-inch side at 2.5 on the bottom. I've got my wires trapped in there, sorry, 2.5. And I'm going to come up to the score line. Okay. So I'm making sure that I come up to the score line. So you should end up with it looking like this. Now I'm going to put on the cut side on my left hand side. I'm going to move my blade out of the way, and I'm going to put it in my card with the cut side. I'm going to move it to 2.5. Then I'm going to get my score blade, and I'm just going to score between those cut lines, just the middle one, should I say. So I'll show you what I've done. So I'll put it in at 2.5, and then I've just scored on the middle one only. Right, now let me get my template. There we go, I've got to get this right. So I'm going to just peel my paper off so I can see. I just made a template to do this. Right, so let's, first of all, I'm going to bend this just to see which way I'm doing it. So I've bent all my pieces forward so I can see. So it's from the middle. Right, now on the right hand side, I'm going to put my card in so that I've got the point of my bottom. That's just at the bottom of the screen. I've got my point, and I need to be able to, so I'm just going to bend these up out of the way. I need to see that very corner bit there, so I'm putting that in the track there, and the point I want in my track. Okay, and I must make sure that that is my scoring tool. So so I'm getting that point there and the point down there, and I'm just going to score that like that. So we've got the score going across like that. Now it's got to go the other way. So I'm just going to peel this page off and see which way. Yeah. So then I'll keep the middle section up. I'm going to score the other way now. So let me see. So it's that. Yeah. So I'm going to put it. So I've got the left hand side point down and bringing it so that I've got the top in the score line again. So I've got to get that there. So I need to get that point in there and that point there. So I'm getting that so that that will be in the track, and then I'm just going to do that like that. Okay, right. So you should end up with 2 diagonals and then your piece like this. Right, let me bring in my bone folder. So the first thing you know that I always like to do is any edges I have cut, I like to go through with my bone folder, flattening down those burrs. Okay, so anywhere that I've done any cutting from this bottom bit as well, I just flatten those burrs. Now, what I'm going to do with the middle one, I'm bringing, let's crease it this way as well. So we're going to fold it in half and go through now. There we go. And then the middle section I'm going to bring up and fold in half, and I'm going to crease that. And then I'll leave that up out of the way, because what I want to do is bend this towards my outside and give that a good crease. So that's going to be that side. And then I'm going to bring this over here like that. Let's get that absolutely crease there. So I'm going to crease that like that. Okay, so this is how you'll have these two here like this, which will spring up at the moment, and you'll have this centre one up. Okay, now what you want to do after you've just done that is recrease this outer one. Okay, and that will subdue these and bring them down. Okay, so what we're going to do is have two pieces of card that measure the 2.5 by the 5. And what we're going to do is I'm going to put my glue just on the bottom piece here, so of our easel part. So we're going to do this. I'm just putting it on the bottom, and then all I'm going to do is just place one of my pieces just directly over, so that will be totally over that. Now I'm going to move that out of the way a minute, because this wants to be absolutely level. So I'm going to tap it like that, just make sure that it's sticking there. And I'm going to do the same with this. So I'm going to glue on the bottom part. There we go. So the bottom part there. And then flatten it again and put this same size, which is 2.5 by 5 on. And I just want to make sure that this is going to be exactly on the bottom there and top like that. Just hold that a second or two. Oops, still not right yet. Okay, let's flatten that down a minute. Right, now I'm going to bring the middle section down, and this time I've got a piece that is 3 inches by 5 inches. Now I'm just going to place glue again on the bottom part of this to make this part of the easel here. Now I'm going to bring this in, and what I'm going to keep an eye on is that I want to try and make this, so I'm lifting it up so that I can see whereabouts the middle is. Okay, I want it in the middle, and I'm going to put that at the top. Now this will overlap it, so I'm just going to come in and see there like that, make sure that I've got that, if that's going to stick there. These are going to come out here like this, and this will be in the middle like this. Okay, right, so let's move these, flatten them all, and I'm going to move that out of the way. So we're going to concentrate what looks like the normal inside of card. So I've got the lavender perennial, such pretty paper, and I've cut this at 6 7/8 by 4 7/8. So I've picked out the one that's got the butterflies on, as I'm going to do a bit of a butterfly theme. So I'll put those there. Okay, I'm going to put this down with equal increment all the way around, so there'll just be a little bit of a border all the way around. That's it, so it'll show off the lemon lolly. Okay, and then bring these two here. Right, now I've cut them out, so this measures 4 7/8 by 2 3/8, and I've done it so you want to do it so that when it stands up you've got the butterflies going off here, so that it's going to stand up, your butterflies will be the right way. So if you've got directional paper when doing this, make sure that you have got your direction of your paper right. So just pop it up so that you can see where it should go. Then you flatten it back down and put in your lovely borders. Okay, that. Okay, lovely there. So that's going to fit like that. And then the other piece is, again, I've got a bit with my butterfly showing, exactly the same size as that. I'm going to put this on the other side, but again, if it's directional paper, just watch your direction that your paper is going. So I'm going to put this on here. Make sure I've got equal borders going off all the way around, and that it's going to be the right way. When it stands up, my butterflies are going to be in the right direction. Okay, just you see what I did? I've put it the other way, and I'm just going to give this a nice crease there to make sure that that's going to stand up nice. See how that is now standing up nice? I'm going to do the same, twisting it over and then giving that a good crease there, and that will bring that. And so they stand without any need for any needing to put any stoppers or anything. Okay. Right, so just flatten those for the minute and bring in this middle section. Right, so I decided on this one that I would make this exactly the same size. So I've done it the 3 inches by 5 inches, and I'm using the plain side. There's so many lovely patterns on it, it's hard to cover up what needs must. So I wanted this, which gives it the gorgeous great feel. So I'm just putting this directly on top, so that will cover up my yellow like that. Okay, now I have the butterflies that you got a sheet. I don't know whether there was a couple of sheets. I have used 3 of them, so these are in the catalogue. They're just white, so you just get them as white, and I've just gone over with my blending brush using the I was going to say Daffodil Light, and it's not, it's Lemon Lolly. And then the middle, I've just used the Pretty Peacock, and I've just really done that on all of them. Okay, so I am going to think, let's see how it's going to, I don't know whether I'm going to put any movement on this. Maybe I will, because I'll put this upon dimensionals. Okay, so let's see. I've got some edging bits, so I'll put this up on here. let's just do some edging bits. So I've used the heart punch. There was a set of 2 heart punches, and I've just used a very old stamp set. It's my go-to for anniversaries. It's the beautiful bouquet. So I've had this a very long time, but it's always my go-to with anniversaries, because I think it's a brilliant one for anniversaries, for wishing you a day of lovely happy memories. Can be wedding day or anniversary. So it's got some lovely sentiments on this one. So it's my go-to, I'm afraid, as I haven't got anything else that I've seen that I've quite liked as much. Okay, so I'm going to put that near, bring it a little way up. I'm going to put that, and I think I'll bring my butterfly fairly flat, just poking out, or I'm going to bring it, I think I might bring it a little bit on top. Now, again, I've used something that I've got. It's an anniversary die that I happen to have had in my stash a very long time. So I wanted to have the shadow effect, and it's just 2 different dies actually that I've used. Just, you can use whatever you've got in your stash. You can just do it like that as well, really. So I'm going to put this at the top. I think I am going to just stick this flat down, so I'm going to stick that going in there, I've decided, so I won't have it raised up after all. So do that. Okay, and just bring that going in there, and then can bring these 2. So on your anniversary, so I think I'll stick the anniversary about there, and on your, come up there as well, so on your anniversary. So this is going to stick up like this when we get to that point. So these 2, I think, I'm going to see where they fall. Now what I decided, I'm going to move that out of the way and just play with these now. I decided that this had got 2, so I'm using the smaller one here, and I think I'll just bend this up a bit. So I'm going to curl the wings up a bit, but then I'm going to push it down so that I've got a little bit going off like that. So let's see if you can see that there. That gives you, so I've got up, down and up, so like a W effect. And I'm going to get a very, very thin piece. So this is where I bring in, and I'm going to get a very thin piece of my come on, think brain, very thin piece of my dimensionals. Okay, and I'm going to pop that going off at an angle as well, like that. So that's lifting the centre up and bringing those curls in like that. And I'm going to do the same with the other side. So I'm going to curl up my wings like this and bend it back down, push it in a bit. So we've got that kind of W effect going off, bringing it really to life. So I'm just going to, again, have a very, very thin bit. So I'm going to cut this way because I want it a little bit longer. thin piece of my dimensional. Gonna stick that, just go in there, down in the middle. There we go, and just peel that off the back, and again stick that maybe at an angle. Now what I don't want is it going over the edge here, so just make sure that you bear that in mind, okay, so that that will stand up, be like that. Right, now bringing this here. Now they're going to come out like that, and this here I'm going to push it quite far back. Now what I thought I'd do is I've actually cut out, and I should have counted how many I'd done, but I've done quite a few because it was only paper, because I've chosen to use the instead of using the card, I've used the paper that is this. It's the come on, Splendid Day, that's it. It's the Splendid Day, and it's very thin, but it's got the gold, silvery gold on it, and I thought perfect. But I've cut out probably about 10 and just glued them together so that I've, you know, got some height going off. And I thought, well, actually I'll stick a narrow bit on there of the dimensional again, so this will give it quite a bit of height. So this is quite sturdy now, because I've put so many together. It's the heart one from Wanted to Say Die. So say I'm pushing this far back, but I thought it was nice with the heart, so I'm just gonna put those hearts there, and that's going to be my stopper there. Oops, I can't pick it up. Come on, pick up. Okay, so that's how it will look. It will show better on my photograph that will be at the beginning. Right, so let's bring it up. Okay, let's see what I've got that I fancy. Let's see. Now I have got these little bits of the faux sea glass, they are. And I don't know whether to use the little yellow bits and build them up, or let's see, I've got some glue. Could do with some like little purple, but I don't know. Let's have a look what I've got. I suppose actually, what about, let's see if I like this idea. What brown look like on? I don't want to put the brown on. No, don't put the orange on. I don't want to put the same colour, so there, possibility, or do my hearts, because it's an anniversary card. Do I want, because I never get to put the hearts on anything, so how will they look? Oh, do I want to put a few red hearts? I think I am going to go, because I think the colours will coordinate with red anyway, and of course it's an anniversary card and love. So, and I always use the white ones, so let's use the red ones today. So, okay, so I'm just going to flatten it down, and I'm just going to put some on the body here. So let's just flatten this down totally. So got to get it right. So turn that round. So here's the body here. So going to see what this will work on that. Come on. Let me get the body right for me. There. So I'll put that there. Let's do the body. Okay, and put one on body there, and one more going down into there. So that's part of the body there. Okay, and then let's twist it round to get this on the body there, and one underneath. There, and the body. That's it, and then another. Come on. There we go, and there, and then twist it around and put one on the body there, and one on. Come on. And because this is the smaller one, I'm only going to put two on this one. Come on, in the right place though. There, that'll do. There we go. And I think I might stick a couple on. I think I'll stick one here, and I don't know why these are all facing different ways, and that's how they are on the packet, so it's not me that's done it. I'll put another one just about there. I want it to face that a little bit that way. So there we go. So that's how it's going to fit. And this is going to come out like this, and that will hold it. So let's see if I can tip the card up. It's coming out from underneath there, dropping up, but you'll be able to see it on the picture. I could do with something that's there. I haven't got any more of these ones, so I've used all of those, but would have been nice to, I think, have something down there. Now these butterflies are not quite the same, but Beauty Abounds has all these butterflies in here, and it has is it just the 3? It's got 3. Now that will sit maybe there. So let's have a look at bringing that now. I've put everything away, of course, so that's good. Now again, I'm going to go for the paper that's this, and I'm going to see if I can get that butterfly out of this goldy coloured. Yes, I can. I can just get that there. So I'm just going to cut that. So cut that and that, and just take it through. So bring that on there. Okay, just pull it in and put that, and I'm just going to stretch through and take that through. back again, and let's see. Now it has got there, so it could have one go in there. Then we'll have something flying there. Now this one might have one that will go the other way, so I'll just check whether there's one that goes the other way. So let's see, that's the same way. That's the same. I think they all look as though they're going the same way, so there isn't one that faces the other way. They all face the same way, so I think what I'll have is there's one that's just straight. So now I just need to find something that fits on. I've got plenty of these scrap pieces left, and there's a little Buzzy bee there, but I'm all butterflies, so don't really want to do a buzzy bee because I'm doing butterflies. So take that off and put this in the corner and line that through. That's it. There we go, and I think I'll just pop those in there like that, and I'm just going to pop them down flat. So let's get rid of some of that glue messing me about. So let's just put these on. So that's kind of going on that flower bit there, and then this butterfly here, and that, and go on there. And let's take a red, just put that in the middle of that. Come on, you're messing me about. Difficult to do this. There. That's done the bit there. Now, I'm actually, I think, going to get a black pen here and just do just some little there out of that one, because that just needs a little bit of something on that one. There, I'm going to leave that body, I think, or do I stick one? Undecided. I'm going to leave it undecided. Okay, so I hope you like that. Now what I will do, so of course these two collapse down like that, and then this one fits in there, and then it fits in a 5x7 envelope, a standard size. So what I will do is I will write on the back of this, and how I will do that is move these parts out of the way and then just write in here, because that is fairly flat. You've just got that bit that's sticking up a bit, but I hope you like that. Please give me a thumbs up, please share so that I can get out there, because there might be other people that would like to know about me. Thank you for all my subscribers. Thank you every single person that's subscribed to me so far. I'm hoping to get to 1,000 minimum. I am around about 480-ish, I think. But I'd love to get to 1,000 subscribers. That's my goal, to get there. So please help me and share my my crafting, as I say, other people might like my ideas. So thank you very much for dropping by. Do appreciate that you've watched my videos. It means a lot to me. Spurs me on to make more. The more that I see new people joining, I think, oh, I need to do some more so that people can enjoy them. So as I say, stay well, stay safe in this climate, and hope to see you soon. Bye for now.